At least 15 states now ban or restrict diversity, equity, and inclusion in programs in schools. And now Arizona has been added to that list. Organizations tracking these changes say states like Texas, Florida, Tennessee, and Utah have already passed new laws since 2023. Those behind the effort say policies should be based on an individual's character and abilities, not on their race and ethnicity. Districts across the country have now removed DEI language from programs and changing policies, websites, and the way schools approach inclusion. And tonight, there is a major shift for Arizona schools after the State Board of Education voted today to start removing DEI language from teaching standards. Superintendent Tom Horn says federal dollars are on the line. News 4 Tucson's Monica Garcia has the latest on what comes next. She joins us from the newsroom. Monica.
The vote is in. Arizona is moving forward with plans to remove DEI language from its teaching standards. And tonight we're hearing what that means for classrooms and how quickly the state plans to move. Right after the vote passed, educators in the room reminded the board of what's at stake.
I really value diversity. I really value the differences that we have, because when we understand other cultures, we understand other differences, it makes us stronger.
Superintendent Tom Horn responded, saying the state must act now to comply with a federal executive order.
We are facing a very difficult situation, and it's not pretend, and it's not something that can be ignored. If President Trump says he's going to do something, my experience is he does it, whether you agree with him or not.
Adela Santa Cruz with the Arizona Department of Education outlined the next steps.
Members of the board.
She said Arizona could jeopardize $866 million in federal funding if its standards aren't aligned.
So we would be jeopardizing, obviously, by not having in alignment our framework and the verbiage in that framework, if in fact it does not align with the executive order.
Santa Cruz says a working group will now define what DEI language must be revised or removed, especially within the structured English immersion course frameworks, which guide how Arizona trains English language teachers.
Regarding the need to be responsible from a fiduciary perspective.
The Arizona Department of Education will now send out a call for members in January to begin meetings in February, and it expects a draft for the board by September.
And I just hope
The department is now preparing that call for workers for that working group of members. The first meeting starts in February with the draft of the new standards expected this fall. Of course, we're going to keep tracking how those changes could impact Arizona classrooms. Sean.